Hey everybody, please forgive my frog sounding voice. I've got a bit of a cold. So if you've seen the video of this guy taking off and landing on the asphalt surface, runway takeoff and landing, you'll see that it did pretty well. And I tried out some new kind of landing gear here where it's kind of just skids really. And it's very, very lightweight because all it is a wire resting on a credit card and just anchored with various wire ties, zip ties, whatever you call them. And I wasn't really quite sure if it would provide too much friction or not, but it would seem to be okay. And over here I've got these kind of plastic tubing things. It's very thin plastic tubing that's quite flexible, so it has quite a bit of give, which absorbs some of the impact. And I just have it anchored on with tape, really. Some tape going through the center here and tape going over the top, and anchoring it on that way, and the same thing on the other side, of course. And surprisingly, it held up very well, and the additional weight was fairly minimal, and probably the whole thing altogether was, I don't know, 1.5 ounces. I'm not really sure, but it wasn't a lot. And I also took off the extensions for the vertical stabilizers because I don't really need them anymore, because these landing skids on the tips here actually add a little bit of side area that's behind the CGs. The CG's around here somewhere. And so that little bit of side area there gives it just enough that I just don't need the extensions anymore. And the interesting thing here was that I thought I'd have enough weight added up front here with this gear to not require any moving of the CG, but it turned out that these cylinders here, they're open-ended cylinders. Because at angle of attack, they actually generate some lift, so that changes the entire CG requirement because that lift is behind the CG. So now I've got to make up for that, move the CG a drop, and so the handling was a little bit different. I had to move the CG to adjust for that, and there's a little bit more drag, very, very minimal, as you can see. And actually, those cylinders at even the slightest angle of attack give a little bit of lift. Interestingly, cylinders do that because they're open-ended. If they were closed in the front, they just provide a whole lot of drag, and I didn't want that. So yeah, so if you see the video of it taking off and landing, you'll see it seems to handle it quite well. All right, thanks, bye.